Greetings family, welcome back to my channel. In a previous video, I spoke about a sketch that Jordan Peele and Michael Key made about African child soldiers, you know. And a viewer of mine said that perhaps what they were doing was making light of the fact that various aid organizations exploit our brothers and sisters in these conditions. And while this may be the case, I still contended that, I believe it is out of poor taste that they would joke, even making a joke within that context about um, severe situations or situations of tragedies. Okay? Well, family, I said, you know what, let me give our brothers a chance. And at first, when I saw this next sketch that they made, I thought perhaps they got wind of some negative comments about the last one and decided to make an affront or like totally disregard any of the critics, because what they did was they made this sketch about a dance competition, right? And it just so happened that the character is a black guy applying for a role, I guess, on a show, like America's Got Talent, so on and so forth. All right, so Jordan Peele is playing like this guy with a British accent on the panel, and Michael Key is the dancer. And so after he did some bizarre dancing motions, right, that was initially funny. But what he did was, um, after being rejected by the panel, they had him do this elaborate plea to the panel, basically talking about his situation. He said that he lives on the streets, and his cousin beat his mother, while his cousin shot his uncle, or something of that nature. Then after a while, he brings up his 12-year-old daughter on the stage, right? And he basically says that his 12-year-old daughter has a 3-year-old son, and so they brought a little boy on the stage. So they're saying that basically they are making light of the black situation in America. They using our plight in America for humor, which is really distasteful for two African American descendants. I mean, I really appreciate their humor. I would hope that I'm not just callously um, hurling mud at an institution, a very important institution of comedy. But what I do notice is that brothers tend to be using our plight in a way that seems like black shaming, because why is he even making a joke? And it's like they seem to be trying to confirm racial stereotypes, because I made a comment on a video they made before and said that they are confirming racial stereotypes one sketch at a time, right? Because very often they tend to look for these narratives in the black community to turn into humors, making us the butt of the joke, almost like that was almost their pass for getting the top acclaim in the media, because it seems like they just using us for the butt of the joke, and that is fueling a lot of their support in a way. I think they are very funny naturally. They're very good actors, but I just don't appreciate what they happen to be doing as of late. Family, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all these dynamics. One love.